Hello, it's Mountain back again with multiple small sweet speed paints this time. So I had planned a bigger speed paint with doing a bigger poster for a Dragon's Journey, but I really ran out of time and I needed to do something easier for myself to get in the timeline I had. So this time it's just going to be 4 different warriors. I'm trying to draw every warrior that has been mentioned in the series so far. And I have gotten a lot down, not that many at all. I think I have maybe 20 of them down. But like it's been long running and I only do them sometimes when I don't know what to draw or when I need a little break from doing other things. So I decided to do 4 warriors. The warriors I did this time was Eaglestone, Rainfur, Rosetale and Sweetpaw. So I'm just going over some basic information about who they are related to, what clan they're in, their description, and a quote. I'm taking all of this from the Warriors Wiki, or the Warriors fandom page. That's where I have all the information from. I'll just do them as the drawings come along, so this time there'll be more silence in between the speed paints as they come and go. And I won't say that much about them because there's really not that much to say about in general. So starting off, you have Eaglestone. Eaglestone was mates with Scroll Whisker and the parent of Windflight. Eaglestone was a Wind Clan cat and his appearance was a grey tongue with green eyes. I don't know much about Eaglestone. He doesn't even have a quote given to him, so I don't think there's a lot about him. He's mentioned not by name, but he is mentioned in Duster's Prophecy where Oakheart mentions that Windflight does have a Wind Clan father. But that's all that's really mentioned about him so far I know and remember from the book. Then we have Rainfur. Rainfur was Windflight's maid, mother of Doubtful Tail, Tawny Spots and Fresh Pelt. And she fostered Speckled Tail and One Eye. Rainfur is a ThunderClan cat and she's described to be a speckled ginger and white she-cat with amber eyes. She was quoted with a narration that said the queen had suckled all 5 kids since Hairpound's death, and she looked like a ragged pelt draped over empty bones. But the kids had survived, and Rainfur was given the first choice of every piece of fresh kill now that prey was returning to the forest. I forgot to write down where this quote is actually from, but I'm pretty sure it's a book I haven't read this book yet because I don't remember reading this. So I think it's one of the newer books, perhaps. I'm not sure at all. But it's not a character I remember in particular being mentioned. I like the design I gave her in general, but that's all about her. That's not much to say anyways. Then there's Rosetale. Rosetale is the daughter of Windflight and Puppy Dawn, siblings with Sweetpaw and Fizzleclaw. She's a ThunderClan cat. She's a grey tabby she-cat with a bushy pinkish orange tail. And she's quoted with, "They're part of ThunderClan. As long as I can fight, I won't let you have them." This is Rosetale defending Frostfur's kids to Blackfoot in Blackfoot's Reckoning. I have not read Blackfoot's Reckoning yet. I am planning to. I'm really behind on reading these books. At the moment, I'm reading Thunderstar's Echo, which I'm nearly finished with, and I'm reading Squallfight's Hope. So that's about where I am currently. So Rosetale we know particularly from Bluestar's Prophecy, or that's where I remember her best from. Rosetale and Bluestar had a great friendship. As far as I remember, it's been quite some time since I read Bluestar's Prophecy, to be honest. I always really liked her character design description, as that she's described as a grey tabby with a bushy pinkish orange tail. I didn't want to just make her a gray tabby and give her an orange pinkish reddish tail. So I gave her the reddish tail, but I gave her some red spots here and there and made her some kind of, tutorial tabby cat in a way. I did like actually how the design came out. And lastly, we have Sweetpaw. So Sweetpaw, as mentioned before, is the sister of Rosetale. So she as well is the daughter of Windflight and Poppydon, siblings with Fizzleclaw and Rosetale. So she is also a ThunderClan cat, and she's described to be a small white she-cat with tutorial patches and tiny ears. And her quote is, "With this life I give you hope. Even on the darkest night, it will be there waiting for you." And this is Sweetpaw to Bluefur in Blue Star's Prophecy. So this is when Bluefur is receiving her 9 lives in her leader ceremony. I think it's called leader ceremony. So Sweetpaw as well, I remember mostly from Blue Star's Prophecy. I really liked her character as well. She and Rosetale obviously were pretty alike character-wise, as far as I remember. And I remember I really didn't want her. When I read that she dies, I really didn't want that. And it's not. Well, the character was likable, but just the name, it's so Sweetpaw. I really wanted to see what they would do with that, what name they would put at the end. I know there's a character named Sweetbriar, and I'm pretty sure there's others too, or maybe those two other two with the sweet in them. Anyways, that's as far as my knowledge about that character goes. So the reason I haven't drawn Fizzleclaw in this speed paint is because I actually already have finished his drawing prior to this. So he's already done. That's why I have to finish Rosetale and Sweetpaw. And as you can see, I'm kind of taking them in family order. That's why we have Eaglestone, then Rainford, then Rosetale and Sweetpaw, because they are all in some way related to each other through either maid or parents or something like that. But that's kind of what I have for this one. It's just some easy view poses I did. Eaglestone didn't turn out as great as I wanted. Side profile is definitely not my strong style yet. Definitely will have to improve that in the future. And that's pretty much all I have to say about this. If you would like to see more from me, you should definitely check out my comic A Dragon's Journey. You can go find it on my DeviantArt. It'll be linked down below. As always, there's also a link to my Instagram where I post different WIPs. I post just small practices I do at home, sketches and stuff like that. If you want to see a lot more of me, then Instagram is the place to go. DeviantArt is where I post all my finished artwork, and there's always links to all the programs I use. So you can go find my editing program, you can find where I get my music from. All that stuff is down in the description. And that is all I have to say for this time. Mountain is out.